Hey LinkedIn, happy Friday. I thought I'd share something I was thinking about. I was talking internally here about training and how key training is. I think training handles everything, and I think companies do a portion of training, but not enough. And I played hockey all growing up, and I have an 8-year-old, and he plays hockey, and he's getting really good. And I was thinking about how much, we go at 6 a.m. and we do stick and puck, and I train him, and I run him through like 24 different drills and really run him through the ringer, and he's really improved over a certain period of time. And I was thinking about hockey and NHL and sports and things like that, and kind of analogizing to business. But you think about a sport, and they train like 80-90% of the time. They practice and train in order to get good. Like if you want to get good at hockey, it's multifaceted because you have to be a great skater. You have to be great at stick handling. You have to be, a great shooter. You have to be a great passer, and then you have to have ice IQ. And it's really all these different sort of component parts that come together. And it honestly takes a ton of training, like to work on your skating, work on your shooting, work on your stick handling. And with sports, like, they train 90% of the time, and then they play a game 10% of the time, essentially. But in business, we play the game 90% of the time and maybe train 10%. And I think that's strange. I think that's really off. And when you really look at it, it's like every company across every single division, specifically even in sales and marketing and all different areas, but a big part of it is just training. Training can handle every single area of your entire company. If you're a leader and you're trying to drive the vision and get everybody aligned to the vision, which obviously we know is a task, to get everybody aligned, that's training, right? How do you train them on the vision and the core values and the targets, and get everybody aligned so they're moving in synchronization? That's training. You can bake that in. How do you improve the sales team to get a repeatable outcome? That can be accomplished through training. How do you build the marketing function or everything that you're doing, to have the best sort of team possible that's going to market and forward the brand, get the attention, execute on go-to-market? I think that can all be built through training. Your leadership team, your executives, how do they manage this? That's all through training. Everything is training, and training is not a once and done thing. Certainly not in sports. You can't go, I trained on how to stick handle, now I'm good. It's something like you have to do it 5, 6, 7 times a week. And so when you look at it from a training standpoint, I've been kind of working on some training stuff here in sales, and it's like that's an every single day thing. You should have drills and instructions and training and things like that happen every single day, where the team could train on it for 30 minutes, 45 minutes every single day. I would rather the team spend an hour or 2 hours a day training and bite into their actual work schedule, because when they work, they're going to be competent and be amazing and be able to get a lot more done, right? So overinvest in training. We do a lot of training content. We've created a lot of training content for very large companies on training sales teams. We've trained 2,300 sales reps. We've trained all sorts of, built a lot of training content for companies. And I'm heavily biased toward invest in your people, invest in training people, invest in instructions. That is going to pay off, and do it every single day, and build enough content and assets to train your team, because that can handle every single problem in the entire company.